would you say that you're more afraid of people or the paranormal? Like, who's the true monsters,
Well,
would you
especially in the
say?
case of my family members, if you really look and the way that you worded it before, that there was something not right about the Lizzie Borden case, I think that the people that control the narrative on her case sort of like controls how we view her in the modern day, and those are the
Yeah.
people that are evil to me. The ones that
Yeah.
manipulate the truth to make them look better, whether it's like sort of like a patriarchal approach to. So yeah, the ones that try to control the narrative really are evil, in my opinion.
Yeah. There's a lot of paranormal stuff that's very scary out there, but I tell Zach all the time,
Yeah.
I'm more afraid of people.
Oh, absolutely.
I think they're the bigger monsters in this world than the paranormal.
Okay, I've got one final one for you too, Sam. Is so family or not, right? With being able to be an advocate in such a different way, is there anybody else who you think is misrepresented and you might want to have a chance to clear a name?
Yeah, so I really the next steps for me is I want to really look at do like a project called Exonerated, where I can kind of like maybe go in and look at cases that
that'd be
are
cool.
similar to the Borden murders in 1892. And so, yeah, I mean, the Salem witch trials is another case that's really near and dear to my heart. My distant cousin, Ann Putnam Jr., who was one of the afflicted girls, she was 12 years old during the Salem witch trials. And she's the only one of the
Awful.
afflicted girls that apologized. So, and she was shunned from the community. Now, do I think that she did a horrible, horrible thing? Absolutely. But I also think that she was a child that was being manipulated by her father. And so a lot of what she accused more than 60 people, like 62 people of witchcraft. And a lot of the ones that she accused were executed. So Ann Putnam is someone I would like to revisit. And I think even
Eileen
Wuornos, I mean, I know that she is guilty, and that but I also feel that there was other stuff going on there, definitely mental illness stuff going on there, and so so I'm interested in like looking at my family members, but maybe taking it a step beyond, and like relooking at cases, and hopefully like with a new lens. Oh, another case that's really like on my plate of interest is the Pendle witches in Lancaster, in England, overseas, and I would love to go there. The Pendle witches were very similar to the Salem witch trials, but it was 60 years, 1629 or 1619 when the Pendle witches were accused and executed.
Oh wow.
This is how you can tell he's a real researcher, because you have all these years right in your brain, and then there's us who put our episodes together and we're like, wait, what did I say 10 minutes ago?
Well, I mean, the years of the Pendle witches, so it was 80 years before the Salem witch trials, was 1692. So actually it was 1612. So I have to make sure I get the year correct. But yeah, like, and that's how I remember it, is like, what was the difference in years? What's interesting about Salem witch trials was 1692. The Borden murders was in 1892. And I probably wouldn't remember that year, except for it was exactly 200 years like apart.
Yeah.
There you go.
That makes it easy. Yeah.
You're giving us all your tricks now.
Wow. Well, this was so much fun.
Absolutely. I mean, starts with spectral screaming. We've had a couple interruptions along the way, and I know I've learned some more. So no, this has been incredible. Sam, for anybody who needs to find more information about you, if they want to pick up some of the books or check out anything online or the documentaries, what's the best way for people to find you?
So I highly recommend going to my website, sambaltrusis.com. It's BALTRUSIS.com. Currently working on books, and you can find them all on Amazon and your local bookstores. Highly recommend going to a bookstore if you can to get my books. And another thing that I'm working on too, so I'm working on the Haunted Castles of New England. I'm doing an anthology called Haunted Travels Anthology that's coming out this summer, and I'm bringing that to an event near you, and hopefully you guys will be able to support the paranormal writing community, or ghost writers as they call them.
Yeah,
Ghost writers.
awesome.
Fantastic.